The Local Show, sponsored by Victory in Motion, home of knee repair, not knee replacement, on News Radio 570 WSYR, on 106.9 FM, and live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app. The Local Show features in-depth conversation with business owners, employees, and influential business leaders throughout Central New York, exploring their successes, challenges, and reasons for doing business right here in our growing community. The Local Show is produced locally by Zoe Advertising. Now your hosts, Tom and Steve.
It's The Local Show right here on 570 WSYR 106.9 FM, and it is championed by Steve Roberts, owner of Zoe Advertising.
Yeah, that's right. I'm the champion, Tom.
And Tom
Is anybody listening on AM?
Jr.
You know, it's like 570 WSYR. I know that's the thing. But
I didn't get a chance to introduce myself.
106.9.
This is my only time for fame.
I know. That's Tom Sikosho.
Jr.,
he's a
creative director.
He's a legend in his own mind.
Zoe
Creative director.
And a host of
Golden
the show.
Lungs, DJ extraordinaire.
So now what were you asking me?
I don't know. WSYR.
Yes,
it's
WSYR.
Like, it just seems like it should be 106.9. It's like
I
WSYR.
know.
I know we grew up with that, but
They tell me, and
Who's they?
The theys being
The iHeart days?
Well, the upper brass over at iHeart say that the AM was still doing good. Like there was a lot of people tuning in on 570.
Okay, I guess.
I know. I don't know whether it's people our age and older. I would prefer.
It sounds better on the FM.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I don't know.
Yeah, I would. I always.
I don't think this guy sitting next to me can sound good no matter what signal we're on. But go ahead and introduce
It's
him. Tom.
our pleasure to introduce a new person to the show. His name is Zach Premo, and he's the owner of the LED Sign Guys. Is that right?
Absolutely, it is. Thank you for having me.
Zach, thank you for being here. One of my, I had a couple of names in mind when we had a son. One was Zachary, and the other was Sebastian.
Yeah.
And we ended up with Nicholas.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I feel like those three names have nothing to do with each other.
No, they don't. They don't. But I like for some reason, I like the name
Sebastian
Zach.
sounds. That's a little Sebastian.
Yeah.
Sebastian.
But Zachary's nice. I like that.
Hey.
So, is that from the Bible? Is there Zachary in the Bible?
There's Zechariah.
That's
Zechariah. Okay, I
No,
got you.
no, I wasn't good enough for the Zechariah.
There's also a Thomas, and well,
that's right.
He doubted.
Doubted, yes.
Okay.
I embody that. I tell you what.
He ended up getting martyred, so he did come through at the end.
Well, thank you. All right. So, what are the LED Sign Guys? What's your business? How long you been in it?
Yeah, so we've been full-time in it really since 2026. The first day of 2026,
Okay.
we started full-time with the LLC and setup and everything. But I've been really experimenting with digital pixel technology for the last 4 years.
Okay.
But
That would be, for the layman, that would be screens, folks.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
screens.
Outdoor and indoor LED screens. They're all the big digital billboards you see and all the big digital signs
Right.
you see. They're all, panel by panel, built off of these panels, and there's
Gotcha.
a nice intricate system in them. So
So if Steve and I in the studio here wanted a wall of video, you could accommodate us.
absolutely, and anything can be played on them too. I mean, it can be live stream, it could be static ads.
So if I had a
animated
restaurant and
videos.
wanted my menu, you could do
that'd be
that.
cool.
Now, how does the
Absolutely.
software connect to that? Would you help with figuring that out?
Yeah, so we program every sign to make sure it's plug and play, and we have it set up so that you can control everything from your phone, from your computer. I mean, I could switch signs.
Oh,
from
that's a cool
So
idea.
like,
yeah.
so like our billboard over the digital billboard
Yeah,
on
yeah,
690,
yeah.
we can change that from the computer. We can go on and
Right.
change the graphics and the frequency. And by the way, if anybody wants to put themselves in the billboard, let us know. So it's the same kind of technology.
Absolutely. Yeah, we make it as easy as possible, as simple as possible. And every deal we do, if we're selling a digital sign, we include unlimited software training just to make sure that you understand this. I mean, it's a simple software, but we don't want to limit it on hours. We want to make sure you fully understand how to
Right.
mimic
So it's
your
not,
sign.
hey, you bought it, buddy. Here,
Yeah.
figure it out.
Right.
Yeah, we're not charging fees for the training of it down the road. We want to make sure you fully understand it.
What are the size of these puppies? How big can they go?
Yes.
So that depends. There's no limit. There's absolutely no limit. I have a sign in production right now that is 8.5 feet wide by 4 feet tall. It's double-sided. The thing's 600 pounds. It is a
Wow.
mammoth of a machine.
How do you move those things around?
We had to buy a gantry crane just to move this one. So now we can handle ones even longer than it now.
I mean, that's a real nail biter, too, because if you break that,
You bought it, Tom. So is we were talking before we went on live here. Dignity Plus, is that the sign that's there?
That is not. Theirs is actually going to be half the size of this one.
Okay, so tell us about that project.
Yeah, so they did
and what they do. Tell us about who that is.
Dignity Plus is a home health aid company. They hire LPNs, RNs, and home
They're
health.
out in the Central Square area.
Yeah, in the Central Square area. They're a great son and father duo, and I got connected with them a couple years back, and through our relationship, I found out they wanted a sign, and we gave them the best price around because we're local, we service them local, we build them local, so we pretty much guarantee that we can beat any other company around because they have the margin of them.
Plus, people get you.
Exactly.
So they're going to use
exactly
this particular sign as their main sign for their building.
They're going to use it as the sign for their building to promote them, to promote now hiring and show the benefits. They have some video graphics, but they also have a few clients on the signs as well. They have a couple neighbors who they're able to kind of subsidize the cost of the
Interesting.
sign.
Oh, that's
by
Yeah.
And now they're putting now you have a sign or two that you actually rent.
Yes.
That you can roll it. And I know.
So a business could rent a sign from.
So I know this Friday
Zach.
the sign you can see his work is going to be over at Mattress Makers on Bridge Street.
Very nice.
And Mattress Makers had Memorial Day sale on Saturday. And
will there just be one static graphic?
So
or will you put a couple?
This is
it's digital.
Digital.
Yes. So it's digital. Again, same thing with any of these screens, any of the technology. It can be completely mimicked and changed into what you want on there.
So would
you
it
can even play
time
video
out?
games on 'em.
Like, could it have the Mattress Maker's logo, and then like 8 seconds, 10 seconds later, it would flash to something else?
Absolutely.
Okay,
and you can
gotcha.
pick the duration of how often it's flashing.
that's
too.
wonderful.
But I know you can't do video because the DOT has a seizure, right?
You can if you ignore that, but yeah.
But the technology's there, is what
Yes,
your point is.
yeah.
Yes.
So
Absolutely.
So Zach is a technical guy. He
Yeah.
reminds me of you. We've been talking over the last few months. What are you doing? I'm under a trial order. I'm putting the thing. I'm hanging. He figures it out.
Yeah.
Yes. The
and-
digital trailers those are so fun because that one that you're going to see Friday, that's the first version of these things. They are going to get better and better every time, more versatile. We started with I saw 2 Aeroboard trailers for sale in Buffalo on Facebook Marketplace, and it was a steal and a deal, so I grabbed them.
So this is the base that the digital sign sits on, correct?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
I gotcha.
Absolutely. So it started.
Is it
with just an
double-sided?
idea. The first one's not double-sided. The second one I'm in the process of building right now. It is double-sided.
It could be double-sided.
and it's going to look even cleaner,
That's
even better.
wonderful to have in front of your
And
business.
when he says building,
Wonderful.
he means he's building.
Yeah,
So this
yeah.
isn't like so. Back to we want to focus on businesses that are
Local, right.
not
This is-
national. So here's a business. So this kid's putting them together
Yeah,
and doing
yeah,
them. He's saying the pricing is going to be good. And I loved your. Hey, we're going to train you. Do you know how to do this?
Yes. Yeah.
That's a big deal because I think a lot of maybe nationals or other companies like, oh, here it is. You bought it, buddy.
You know what I like about this, Zach, is that somebody can try it before they buy it.
Absolutely.
So if you have a boutique type
Yeah,
shop, right?
yeah.
You rent it for
a day or two, a week or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
That's fair.
100%.
And then you'll sell them one.
It's a great opportunity to be able to showcase the technology because
Yeah.
when you're making that type of investment, you got to understand what you're paying for is not only a product or a service, it's a significant investment into your property.
Let me ask you really quickly, do people have trouble getting them licensed by the towns that they're in or anything like that?
It
Do you
depends
need a
on
license?
the place. Most places, no.
Okay.
Most places are easy. You don't have
Yeah.
a problem with it.
Right.
There are some townships.
It's not as much as a permanent sign. You don't have as many hurdles as a permanent sign.
Well, the rental thing's easy.
Yeah.
But
The
permanent ones-
rental thing's easy. You
Yeah.
move it before people question. So
Get that out of there. Where'd he go? I don't know.
That's funny.
So maybe you've got a business. Maybe you've got something you're thinking, you know what? Let's look at this. What you talked about, the training. The pricing is great, and it sounds like it could be very custom. You can reach out to Zach. Is the 816-0633, is that an okay number?
Absolutely.
So the big area code, 315,
Yes,
Tom.
sir.
816-0633. The LED sign guys.com. Tom, I read that right. And you thought I would screw it up.
Not
So
at all.
the LEDsignguys.com. Again, 816-0633. Zach Premo, thanks for joining us today.
thanks for having me. I appreciate it.